Today is Tuesday, August the 6th, 2019. You're listening to the Geelong Region Soccer News Nightly Bulletin, powered by Community Sports Media Services. Tonight's bulletin, proudly brought to you by Nardi Produce. If it isn't fresh, we don't stock it. This is what's happening on the news on the Geelong Region football scene. Football Victoria has announced the 12 successful applicants for a junior NPL licence in next year's restructured competition, and Geelong Rangers is not one of them. CORIO's promotion hopes have suffered yet another major blow following revelations of yet another season-ending injury sustained after last weekend's game against Hoppers Crossing. We can reveal who the special guest will be on tonight's edition of the Geelong Region Soccer Show on FNR Radio, which will also feature Geelong Soccer Club as the special club in focus. And finally, in local league action, Barwon increases its lead at the top of the men's Division 1, while in women's Division 1, more surprises near the top as North Geelong drops points yet again. But first up, a word from this week's main sponsor. When you are looking for a green grocer, make Nardi Produce your first stop. Located at 24 Thompsons Road in North Geelong, Nardi Produce is a comprehensive wholesale fruit and vegetable retailer providing Geelong's freshest produce at Geelong's best prices. We pride ourselves on stocking the finest seasonal produce at our store and offering free local delivery to restaurants, hotels, cafes, hospitals and schools. Our commitment to freshness and quality is what keeps our regular customers coming back again and again. Fresh fruit and vegetables don't just taste good, they are important for your health. We believe that everyone should have access to good quality fresh produce at affordable prices. We source our fruit and vegetables daily from growers and markets, ensuring the shortest amount of time from tree to you. Nardi Produce. If it isn't fresh, we don't stock it. Football Victoria has announced the 12 successful applicants for a junior NPL licence in next year's restructured competition, and Geelong Rangers is not one of them. According to a press release issued by Football Victoria earlier today, following the most comprehensive review ever commissioned by Football Victoria, the revamped JB NPL will have up to 48 eligible teams next year after FV granted 12 new licences today. Although Rangers were not awarded one of the 12 licences and subsequently joined other local clubs North Geelong and Geelong in the NPL Junior Western Division, all is not completely lost. An additional position is available to make up the 48 clubs for season 2020 as a result of new A-League club Western United delaying their entry until the 2021 season. As such, the Football Victoria Board has requested the assessment panel to consider an additional licence. According to Geelong Rangers football director Liam McCluskey, the Balpost Hill-based club is hopeful junior NPL football will be played at Myers Reserve next season.
There's 4 teams vying for one more position, and Geelong Rangers is one of those teams. So we'll find out in a couple of weeks' time who's the successful candidate. But for the sake of the region, I really hope it is Geelong Rangers because we've got so much to offer. Youth development in the area, we really do need extra clubs at a higher standard.
That was Liam McCluskey speaking to the Geelong Region Soccer News earlier today. CORIO Soccer Club's promotion hopes have suffered yet another major blow following revelations of yet another season-ending injury sustained after last weekend's game against Hoppers Crossing. After Darcy Rapper was taken to hospital with a shoulder AC joint injury, most likely ruling him out for the remainder of the State League 2 season, it was revealed yesterday that teammate Carl Frankson had succumbed to an ankle injury and will miss the remaining 5 rounds. I'm pretty gutted I can't help the boys finish what we have started, Frankson told online portal The Wonderful Game late yesterday. I'm confident, though, we have the depth to maintain the push for the title and promotion. We will have to come up with different plans, but the players are there to help make it happen, said Frankson in the article. With CORIO needing to win every one of their remaining 5 matches to guarantee promotion to next season's State 1, CORIO President Mario Gregorio said the squad's incredible depth will get it over the line.
Yeah, look, it's a pity that Darcy Rapper and Carl Frankson are out injured, but look, we've got depth. We hope to cover those 2 losses. We've got Josh Teller was on the bench last week. Yasko We've got Alex Petronowski, Matty Pilvin. We've also got Jack Pedler. So there's quite a few players, and let's not forget Riado Luca. So we've got 6 players vying for 2 positions. So we're confident we've got the mental toughness to cover those losses.
That was CORIO President Mario Gregorio preferring to look on the bright side. Tough times indeed at Hume Reserve. We wish Carl Frankson all the best with his recovery. We can now reveal who our special guest will be on tonight's edition of the Geelong Region Soccer Show on FNR, which will also feature Geelong Soccer Club as the special club in focus. Make sure to tune in from 8 p.m. tonight right here on the Geelong Region Soccer News Facebook page for tonight's episode 16 of the Geelong Region Soccer Show. Tonight we'll be announcing our new permanent co-host. We will feature Geelong Soccer Club in our Club Focus segment, where we will catch up with committee member Peter Atanasovsky, who will discuss the strategic direction of the Lions. We will also talk to Jackie Ballister from the senior women's team about all things female football at the club. And we will also hear from this guest.
Hi, I'm Nikola Jukovic. I'm a former player at North Geelong Warriors, now currently playing at the Melbourne Knights Soccer Club. I'm looking forward to talk on the show tonight at 8 o'clock.
That was Geelong boy Nikola Jurkovic, who now plays with the Melbourne Knights in the NPL. He'll be joining us tonight on the Geelong Region Soccer Show on FNR Football Nation Radio at 8 p.m. Tonight's episode will be sponsored by John Erin MP, the state member for CORIO. And finally, in local league action over the weekend, Barwon Soccer Club has increased its lead at the top of the Geelong Region Men's Division 1 competition following round 14 action played last weekend. Barwon thrashed second bottom side CORIO 9-2, while second place Surfside Waves were held to a high-scoring 4-all draw by fifth-placed Bell Park. Barwon leads the table with 33 points, 5 ahead of Surfside, who are a further 3 ahead of third-place Surf Coast, with Geelong Rangers bringing up the top 4. Meanwhile, in Geelong Region Women's Division 1, more surprises near the top as North Geelong has again dropped valuable points. The second-place Warriors, who have not recorded a victory since enjoying a bye back in round 11, drew 3-all with fourth-place Deakin Ducks on the weekend. Bell Park maintains its third spot with a 2-1 win over second-last place Barwon, while fifth-placed Lara United defeated bottom-side Drysdale 2-0. Competition leaders Geelong Rangers had a bye last weekend, and on Saturday will travel to Alco Park for the big showdown with the Warriors. The round 15 match, which kicks off at 3 p.m, will be the third meeting between the two favourites for the crown this year, with both teams recording one win apiece. Now for the weather forecast for Wednesday, the 6th of August, Hump Day. Another cloudy day, and you can expect showers most likely at night. Light to very light winds with a maximum top of just 12 degrees and a minimum of 7 degrees. And that was the news for tonight's edition of the Geelong Region Soccer News Nightly Bulletin, which was proudly sponsored by Nardi Produce on Thompsons Road, North Geelong. Is anything interesting happening at your club? Let us know. Send in your news tips. Drop us an email at communitysportsmedia@gmail.com or PM us at our Facebook page, Geelong Region Soccer News. Good night.